Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain lesson 14. This is a poem. Before starting this poem, I would like to explain about a poet who has written this poem. The poet got inspiration to write this poem when he saw a tree. He was very impressed with the beauty of a tree and he started thinking about the creation of a tree. Then he wrote a poem. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree. A tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. So, in this stanza, the poet imagines and explains that this is, this is the best creation of God. God has made a wonderful thing. In this stanza, the poet is comparing his poem with creation of God. He compares his creation with the creation of God. He says that like a mother, he says that tree is very beautiful creation on the earth. Like a mother earth takes care of a tree by giving its sweet water that flows on the earth. With the help of roots, the tree sucks up nourishment from the earth. So in first stanza, the poet is comparing his poem with the creativity of God. And he also tells us that like a mother earth takes care of the tree by giving its sweet water that flows on the earth. Students, in first stanza, breast means surface. The water that flows on the surface by giving its mother earth by giving its water that flows on the breast, that flows on the surface. So it takes care of a tree like a mother. Who takes care like a mother? Mother earth. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. Leafy arms. Leafy arms means branches. Branches of a tree. The poet says that a tree looks up. A tree looks up in the sky. The poet feels that a tree prays to God by looking up. The poet prays to God by lifting her leafy arms. Lifting means uthana. The tree looks up and the poet feels that he is looking at God. The tree is looking at God and it is praying of God by lifting her leafy arms, by lifting her branches, because God has made it. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Okay, in summer, the poet sees a nest of robins. Nest यानी घोंसला and robins. Robins are birds. So in summer season, the poet says that robins make nest in her hair. In the poem, hair means in the branches of a tree. So in summer season, robins make nest in its branches, in her arms, in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain. Lain means falls. In winter season, snow falls. Snow falls on the tree. But tree enjoys but a tree enjoys in the rain. In the rainy season, the tree is very happy. Why? Because rain helps a tree in growing. In last two lines, the poet describes himself as a fool. A poet says that he is a fool. He is stupid. Why? Because to write a poem, the poet only just imagines. The poet says that I cannot make a tree like a god. My poem is not true. So I can't compare my poem with creation of God. Why? Because this is an imaginary poem. This poem is not true. I have written this poem by thinking only. Tree is the best creation of God. God can do everything. God has made many wonderful things on the earth, especially tree. So I am not able to make this type of thing. So here the poet appreciates about the creation of God. I will come soon with next video. Thanks for watching.